Good evening. It's Friday night, 3 August. I'm going to make this brave. It's 2 wolves, warning 616. And I will be fairly brief if I can because I'm losing my voice. Our entire valley here, the Wood River Valley, is absolutely filled with smoke. Theoretically, we've been told that's coming from Stanley. But I'll just tell you right now, I'm almost sure that there's a closer burn. One thing that you should know as the climate changes, quote unquote, climate change, the earth being warmed, blah, is that wildland fire is a highly political issue, apparently, especially in tourism areas. Sometimes there's more information suppression than fire suppression going on. I do think there's a burn much closer, as do many locals, because the whole valley is full of smoke, and even allowing for the high pressure area to the north, probably deliberately engineered, or and the fact that this is a valley, nevertheless, we shouldn't have this much smoke this far from Stanley. I've been diligently searching in the last hour for an update on the Halstead fire. I'll let you know about that and about anything closer to the Wood River Valley. In the meantime, let's look at the underlying issue. And not by any means to downplay what's going on in the Midwest or in Canada as well, where Manitoba has suffering from a great many fires. And here's the great bitterness: so often they happen in areas inhabited by those who are already without. I don't know why so many fires happen in First Nations reserves in native areas, but that's what's happening in Manitoba at the moment, as so often. We're all related. So here in Idaho, we're related with everyone else. Here we too. State declares drought emergency for Blaine County. That's Shoshone, north of Shoshone, really. Peekaboo. By the way, Peekaboo Street was named not for the game Peekaboo, but for the town Peekaboo she's from. Bellevue, Haley, Ketchum, Sun Valley, and to some extent a little bit further north in Ketchum, Blaine County. Stream flows at 20 to 70% of normal. This is really just to let you know that here in this region we're in accord. We're all related. It's happening to everyone. Here's fields irrigated in Quigley Canyon east of Haley. Drought-like conditions have some irrigators worried about water supplies. Photo by Mountain Express. This is by www.mountainexpress.com, Wednesday, 1 August. Just to let you know that this is really just to let you know this is about solidarity. It's happening to everybody. Catherine Watts. I hope my voice holds out. It's all smoke. State officials declared a drought emergency in Blaine County earlier this month in response to conditions that county officials say could cause some farmers to lose their crops. Many of the crops around here are potatoes, hops, ironically, hops for Coors, potatoes, lots of grain, lots of hay. Governor and some vineyards, many crops actually. Governor Butch Otter and Idaho Department of Water Resources Interim Director Gary Spackman signed a declaration of drought emergency for Blaine County on July 16th. The declaration will allow farmers to apply for temporary changes to their water rights in order to spread the available water over a greater area of land. County Commissioner Larry Schoen said Monday, this is this last Monday, that he had been contacted by a farmer in the Fish Creek drainage near Cary, which is south of Haley, who was concerned that he might not have enough water to irrigate his crops. The idea was to be responsive and proactive, Schoen said. You want to stay ahead of the curve. With irrigation, if you fall behind, you can't catch up. Your crop quality is compromised. This area is heavily irrigated in terms of a lot of crops, lots of pasture land for cattle and sheep as well. In Idaho, surface water rights govern the direction of water use, the point at which water is diverted from a canal or ditch, the date of priority, flow rate, and the amount of allowed water use. So this is just sort of interesting. I wanted you to know that we're all in this together. The last declaration of drought was in 2010. That order was issued in April, but very late spring rains came and made the drought declaration a moot point. Travis Jones, executive director of the Idaho Grain Producers Association, said the state was hit with everything from flooding to June frosts this spring. This is true. He says it's been a mixed bag of disaster type weather. He said it's definitely been interesting. Well, I'm still working on that chemtrailing the Oregon Trail video, folks. When I get that up, you'll understand why this is true. I haven't got it done. May not get it done until my work slows down a little later in the season. On the upside, he said, farmers who can manage their water and irrigate their fields effectively can take advantage of high prices this year. According to the USDA, 1,234 counties across 31 states are suffering severe drought conditions, and none are in central Idaho. The other thing that's kind of interesting here, because Idaho is very much a fishing state, recreational, and also some degree a little bit of subsistence fishing for tribes as well. Fish Creek salvage. Dry conditions are causing concerns for farmers in the Fish Creek drainage, but fish and fish advocates have reason to be concerned as well. The Idaho Department of Fish and Game announced Wednesday that Fish Creek Reservoir and the 2-mile reach of Fish Creek from the Fish Creek Dam downstream to Fish Creek Road. Well, this won't mean much to any of you except as an illustration. But look, it's thrown open to fish salvage this week. So this is going to be quite common across the West, and I should imagine across Western Canada as well. Licensed anglers may take any number of fish by any means except firearms. Well, I'm just sort of picturing shooting a trout. Except firearms, explosive, chemicals, or electric current. This is how severe the drought is. Statement: we would rather have people harvest these fish than let them go to waste when the water levels drop to critical levels, said Doug McGorgle, regional fisheries manager for the department. All restrictions will be reinstated, we hope, as of September 30. Okay, well, that's just, again, I'm just sharing this with you to let you know this is right across North America right now. We're all one, we're all related, Mintakwies, and I'll let you know about the Halstead fire.